What is up, YouTube? Fanta here, and today I've got another day one buy for you guys. There is quite a few deals this week, namely from things that aren't actually rule bending. I know the past deals have been like, stack this and this and this, and you get something for $5. Now, there's some of that in this, I'm not gonna lie, but most of it is just straight up actual good deals. This is pretty cool. First, right here, we're seeing at Target, buy one, get one 50% off. This is including Amiibo, Lego Dimension Packs, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC games. However, with this deal, it does not include Nintendo games, but I do have a deal that does cover that in the next area. So, right here we can see Far Cry Primal, Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2. I mean, any of these will work, pretty much anything in the store. So these are just kind of examples. But if you hop on over to Best Buy, so here's a little bit where it's going to get tricky. You can price match with any of those prices you just saw there, and you still get that 50% off that second game. So if you want to get Rise of the Tomb Raider over at Target, price match that, get it down to $40, and try to price match the other game that you get, and you're going to be saving even more money that way. That's what I recommend you do. Another thing going on right here, let's see. Gears of War Ultimate Edition, $10. That's a steal right there. I don't know if you guys have played that yet, but I highly recommend you go run and pick that up. $10 isn't a bad deal for that game. And they did a really good job making that for modern consoles again. Metal Gear Solid, $40. But I mean, these aren't killer deals. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, it's $10 away from me thinking about buying it. These aren't insane deals over here at Best Buy. With that 20% extra with the GCU, that's where it's good. And then, if you use these deals over here, like I just showed you, I mean, Far Cry Primal's even on sale, and that just came out, Far Cry Primal. Until Dawn's $20, so then you head on over back to Target, then you stack it with this deal over here, and you're saving a ton of money. Now, I mentioned that Nintendo games are not part of the Target deal, but we hop on over to Toys R Us, and we see right here, buy one, get one, 40% off. And that's all Wii, Wii U, and Nintendo 3DS video games. So over here, they have more of a deal for the Nintendo area. I mean, they do over here, you see a 2 for $70 for select PlayStation and Xbox games, but 2 for $70 when you think about what's going on over at Target with the buy one, get one 50% off, and if you stack that with price matching, I mean, you can't really compete with that. So if you are going to get any of the deals over at Toys R Us, make it Nintendo games. Now, I have heard from some people that price matching does work very well at Toys R Us with stacking deals, but I personally don't have any experience with that because I don't really shop there very often. So once again, your mileage may vary, but if you can, that's not a bad deal. Buy one, get one 40% off of Nintendo games. Those are games that rarely ever drop, or when they do, it's only for like a week. So, speaking of actually dropping games in price, right here at Target, again, so if you can somehow price match this over to the Toys R Us deal, Smash Bros. For the 3DS is $25, Omega Ruby is $25, and Sapphire is also $25. So that's not a bad deal. If you can price match that with that deal over at Toys R Us, that's insane. You'd be getting 2 3DS games for less than $40, or right at $40. So definitely worth doing that. Another game I wanted to mention, just because it is on sale on Amazon right now, so if you want to do the price matching over at Target, buy one, get one 50% off. This game is $37.61 right now, Digimon Story. Now, I wasn't a big Digimon kid. I was more of a Pokemon kid, but I have heard a lot of great things about this game. It's supposed to be a really fun strategy/RPG game, and I don't know. If you want to give it a try, you've been looking for this to drop, now's your chance. Another big thing, I don't know if you'll be able to get a hold of these ads or if this picture will work wherever you go, but Pokken Tournament was actually misprinted in the latest GameStop weekly ad. So if you happen to get one of those, or somehow get a digital copy of it on your phone, $40 for Pokken Tournament. That game literally just came out. I gave that game an 8 out of 10. It was a great game, just needs more fighters, but I highly recommend it if you're into fighting games. So for $40, you can go pick that up right now. once again, your mileage may vary. There's a lot of that kind of stuff going on with most of these deals, but that's really with any deal. It really depends on the store and how much of a stickler they are. So, because of this misprint, like I said, if you can find a print copy of it, GameStop has to honor it because it's their ad. But other stores have been honoring it. I've seen some receipts for Walmart that have honored it, some for Best Buy. So if you can somehow get this picture and say you just took a picture of the ad and take it there or something like that, $40. I mean, that's a great deal for a game that just came out. And honestly, that's the price point it should have been when it came out, just because of the lack of fighters. So really the highlight of this day one buy is this Target deal with buy one, get one 50% off. One last thing I do want to mention, this doesn't have to do with video games, but it does have to do with people that usually like video games, usually like this show as well. Game of Thrones Season 4 just came out, and along with it, it's only $35 right now as I speak on Amazon. So you can price match that over at Best Buy or Walmart. And they're about $40 there, so you save about $5. But if you get it at Walmart, which I recommend you do because they have an exclusive bonus disc, which includes 30 minutes more of how they do the special effects of the show. And whenever I really get into a show, I like to go back and look through all the extras and see how they made it and see the personalities of the actors and stuff. And this comes with a whole new Blu-ray. It even comes in a case outside of the normal box set. So I think that's kind of a cool feature. I haven't seen that anywhere else. I haven't even seen that done before at all, actually. So that's a really neat feature that's only at Walmart. So if you are looking to pick this up, I recommend price matching Amazon and picking it up at Walmart just to get that extra disc. I don't know why I didn't mention this before during the Toys R Us part, but remember, Nintendo Selects were just released. So these games are the games that were either like very hard to find, like Pikmin 3, or I mean even this game, NES Remix Pack, was pretty hard to find at one point. They all have been reprinted, and these I don't mind the artwork of them, but they've all been reprinted. They're all $20. So if you don't have a GCU, which is the Gamers Club Unlocked card for Best Buy, which gets you the 20% off new games, then I recommend you take advantage of the fact that they've got that buy one get one 40% off over at Toys R Us. So you can get the same value of the GCU without having one. So if you don't have one yet already, that's a way to avoid buying one, but I still recommend you go out and get one, especially if you pretty much only buy new games like I do. Because most of the time, Best Buy is going to be the ones with the crazy deals. Target does once in a while come out of nowhere, but recommend getting a GCU, recommend picking up Nintendo Selects while they're available, at least easily available. So that's the end of this week's Day One Buy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And speaking of commenting, comment down below what you guys are going to be picking up during these sales. Thanks for watching, guys.